What's up, everybody? It's Dr. Weber. Today I'm going to begin Summer Series Class 1, Episode Number 1. Today we're going to go over the morning mobility routine, and I'm also going to go over 90-90 sequence. So we're going to go over hip external and internal rotation today. Let's go ahead and get started. What we'll do is begin by finding our center position or a kind of base position. All of our controlled articular rotations require you to be in a base position or a position that is stable. Here we go. So we're going to squeeze the fist, irradiate, squeeze all the muscles in the body, about 30 to 50%. And then from here, I'm just going to drop the chin down, rotate, look over the shoulder, look behind the shoulder, look all the way up and around, drawing a circle with the chin, all the way up toward the sky, look over the other shoulder, drop the chin down, flex the chin all the way around, keep rotating, bend the ear into the shoulder, extend the neck back, rotate and bend to the other side, flex down, and that would be 2 complete rotations. You might want to kind of jiggle it out a little bit in between sets, or you can go right through. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go the other way. Start in your base position, inhale, irradiate, and begin. Flex down, rotate the other way this time, extend, looking up and back, look over the other shoulder, bend the ear into the side and flex the chin down, rotate, bend into the side, extend back, rotate and bend to the other side and flex down. From here, we're going to go with the thoracic spine. We're going to bring our hands across the shoulders. I'm going to come up to a regressed, collapsed kneeling position with my toes extended into the ground. And from here, I'm just going to flex my upper back down. And I'm going to rotate, bend into the side, extend all the way back, rotate toward the other side, bend into that side, and flex down. Keep rotating, bend into that other side, extend back, rotate toward the other side, bend into that side, and flex down. If you need to change your feet position here, go back to collapse if you'd like to. We're going to rotate and go the other way. Rotate, bend into the side, extend back, rotate toward the other side, bend into that side, and flex all the way forward and down. Keep rotating, bend into the side, extend back, rotate toward the other side, bend into that side, and flex down. Good. From here, our scapula. So we're going to bring those hands out in front of the shoulders. We're going to sit in the collapsed kneeling position, which if it's hard on your knees, you can go to a half kneeling or standing position. And we're going to bring the hands out in front of the shoulders and then out a little bit, about 10 to 15 degrees. And then from here, we're just going to retract the scapula. So pinch the shoulder blades back and in. And from here, we're going to go up. So shrugging the shoulders up, involving those traps. And then protract using the chest, shoulders, arms to protract forward. And depress using those rhomboids, your scapular region here. Teres major, minor, all the way back, all the way up, forward, all the way down, back, all the way up, forward, and try to keep those elbows straight and down. Let's go reverse it now. Here we go. Forward, up, back, pinch the shoulder blades back, down, forward, push forward, use the chest, up, use the traps, back, use those rhomboids, down, use those lats, push forward, up, back, down, push, up, back, and down. Okay, relax. The leg that is forward, we're going to use the contralateral arm for the movement. And the opposite arm is going to just be squeezing its fists here, and we're going to be reaching up toward the sky. From here, what we're going to do is turn the bicep forward and let the whole arm move as a unit as we reach back, like we're reaching back in the back seat of a car. And as we're doing that, keep rotating at the shoulder, so you're internally rotating at the shoulder as you sweep that arm back around in a circle. Half of the circle completed here is the back of the hand next to the side of the body. From here, extension, the shoulder, unwind or externally rotate all the way to flexion, across the body, horizontal adduction, and down all the way up to flexion, internal rotation, all the way to extension, and then extension, external rotation, all the way to flexion across the body and down. Go ahead and switch side. Flexion, internal rotation, move the arm as a unit all the way to extension, extension, external rotation, all the way to flexion across the body and down. One more, all the way, touch, all the way up, internally rotate. As you extend, try not to use the scapula. Extend, externally rotate, all the way around, all the way down, and good job. All right, for the elbow, extend the elbow. I'm going to go to just a regular kneeling position. From here, I'm going to flex the elbow, try to keep the wrists in line with the elbow here, so I'm not going to flex or extend the wrist. Hold here, really co-contract the bicep and the tricep. Squeeze the palmar flexors if you can. Squeeze your lats, chest, core, and then turn the palms out like you're pushing through like sludge, and you're squeezing all those muscles, and then extend those elbows, really co-contract. Supinate, flex all the way. Pronate, squeeze, and push down. Use all the muscles. Supinate and flex. Hold here. You're just going to extend, pronate, flex, supinate, really squeeze, extend, pronate, squeeze, and flex. Keep squeezing and relax. Shake it out. For the wrist, I'm going to stay in this collapsed kneeling position, or this kneeling position, and I'm just going to extend the wrist. Okay, trying to find a flat crease here if you can when we extend. We're going to hold and bring those hands right in front of the elbows at a 90-degree angle. Keep your elbows glued. Don't use your elbows, only use your wrists. So we're going to point those fingers down to start into extension the best that you can. Then we're going to go in to ulnar deviation. And now we're going to go into flexion. Create a big circle with the fingertips like you got paint on them. And then we're going to go out, or radial deviation. Okay, all the way out, and then back to extension, completing that circle. In, drawing it around the clock, all the way up to 12 o'clock, out, get onto the edges, and all the way down. Other way, out, all the way up the clock, all the way in, just the fingers, not the elbow, all the way down, out, all the way out, all the way up and around to 12 o'clock, all the way up, all the way in, all the way down, nice and slow, and complete. You should feel that really burning through the palmar flexors and extensors, because you should really be concentrating on those efforts if you want to change that tissue. So from here, what we're going to do is go to the hip. I'm going to go to a standing hip car. So find a barrier, like a wall. I'm going to do the outside hip here. I'm going to lean into the barrier. So if you need to adjust, go ahead and adjust, or just pause it. So what we're going to do is going to flex this outer hip, squeeze this hand, and then I'm going to externally rotate the hip so that that foot is going toward the opposite shoulder. From here, I'm going to hold and breathe. And then I'm going to swing the hip out, but very controlled swinging motion, and we're going to internally rotate the hip, keeping that knee bent as we extend, drawing a big circle all the way around and down, push into the wall. From here, hold, and then we're going to extend, externally rotate, and abduct and flex the hip all the way to hip flexion and external hip rotation. Okay, from here, one more, abduction, internal rotation all the way to extension. Draw that knee all the way around. Keep that knee bent the whole way. And then extension, abduction to external rotation, flexion, external rotation here, and relax. We're going to go ahead and switch. Okay? From here, pull that foot up toward the opposite shoulder. Should feel a strong stretch here. Actively trying to get up as high as it'll go. And then abduction. Keep that knee bent at 90 degrees. Push into the wall. As you internally rotate, squeeze that opposite fist. Draw a big circle. Hold here. And keep that knee locked. Extension, abduction. Open up, external rotation to flexion. All the way up. Try to get that knee up toward the sky. And then external rotation, pull that foot all the way up toward the opposite shoulder as high as you can, higher, higher, higher. And then control, swing, abduction, internal rotation, draw that knee all the way around, keep that knee locked, knee to knee. Woo! And then extension, abduction, external rotation, all the way up. Keep that externally rotated all the way up as high as you can, and relax. So there's your hip. The knee, we'll go back to the mat, go into a seated position. Going to wrap one arm underneath the hamstring and go ahead and get a good grip with the hands here. From here, what we'll do is pivot the heel on the mat, whereby we're not using our hip, we're only using our knee, and our shin bone should be going out and in as we do this, and we should be able to track that shin bone. We shouldn't be just moving our foot, okay? Our shin should be moving with the whole lower posterior limb here, okay? Okay, we don't want to move the hip. So we're going to pull and hold, externally rotate the tibia, and then what we're going to do is extend the knee about 3/4 of the way, internal rotation, and then flexion all the way. Out, all the way up, all the way in, all the way down. Out, up, in, and down. And we're going to go all the way up, out, all the way down, squeeze it into the wrist, in, up, out, and down. And relax. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Give it a good hook grip. Whatever feels comfortable for you. If you need support with a wall, you can also do this laying on your back. Here we go. Extension, internal rotation, flexion, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, and down, and then in and up, out and down, in, up, out, and down, in and up, out and down. So there's a knee. We'll get back to the kneecap later, but we'll move on to the ankle. Go ahead and hold on to the shin, interlace your fingers, pull that heel to the glute, and then plantar flex the foot and press the opposite heel into the ground. Lean into a wall if needed, or try to sit up as tall as you can. From here, point the toe down, pretend there's paint on the toes. You're drawing a big circle all the way around the clock. Let's go all the way out first and up toward the midline of the body or in, and all the way down, out, lateral, all the way up the clock, in and around, circulate all the way down. One more, all the way out, up, all the way in, all the way around, and all the way down. switch direction, all the way in and up, all the way up, all the way out, all the way out and around and down, push down and in, all the way up, all the way up higher, out, all the way around and down, one more, all the way out and in and up, all the way out, all the way around, all the way down. Okay? Switch feet. Push the ankle down into plantar flexion, all the way in and up and out, out, around and down, in, up, out, all the way around, all the way down, all the way in, all the way up, all the way out, all the way around, all the way down, in, all the way up, all the way out, all the way down. Let's go the other way. Down and out, all the way up, all the way in, all the way down. Try to control your toes. All the way down and out, all the way up, all the way in, all the way down, all the way out, all the way up, all the way in, and all the way down. Okay? Go ahead and get our toes. So go ahead and stand up. Go ahead and focus on your toes here. Make sure the medial top side of the foot here and the outer top side of the foot are on the ground. All right, and the distal portion of the feet, the lateral and inner, are on the ground, and also the heel. So almost like a triangle. So we don't want it to go into eversion or inversion here. Okay. So what we're going to do is go ahead and press the big toe down to start and try to separate all the other toes while they're off the ground. Trying to separate those lateral four toes. If they don't want to move, or if you can't get the big toe down, you can use your hands to do all this. So you can use your hands to manually help yourself here. Now from here, just the small toes down, big toe up. Hold. Try not to go in or out. Hold here. Breathe. Squeeze the whole body. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and press those big toes down, small toes up, lateral 8 toes off the ground. Hold here. Try to separate those toes that are off the ground. Keep that big toe down, and then piano it, pinky all the way down, big toe up. Hold here. Squeeze that big toe up. Now all toes off the ground. Try to separate all toes. Hold and breathe here. Squeeze those toes away from each other. Really try to separate those toes. Use your hands if you need to. And now we're going to slowly, as slow as we can, we're going to go pinky. And then the neighboring toe. And then the middle toe. And then the second to the big toe. And then the big toe. And then the big toe will stay down. We're going to try to peel those outer toes off the ground as our big toe stays down. Hold here. And then we're going to try to piano the pinky all the way to the lateral big toe. And down. Good job. All right, all toes up. Piano it down, pinky all the way big toe. And as you do that, try to keep them separated too. Try to keep your toes separated as you complete this. So pinky all the way to the next toe, all the way to the big toe. One more, all the way up. Pinky, separate them as they touch the ground or mat, all the way down. Now all toes off the ground. Now just the big toe is going to touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. See if you can do that without the other toes moving at all. See, 1, 2, and 3. All right, there's your intrinsic footwork there. Okay, you can also kind of stretch those toes out. You can do more flexion activities. You can walk like this. You can pick things up with your feet. You can draw with your feet. So move your feet as much as you can and try not to wear socks. What we're going to do is go ahead and get the kneecaps. So go ahead and push those kneecaps all the way around in a circle, just like this. And we're going to go ahead and now specify. So for the patella, what we're going to do, so for the patellofemoral joint, what we're going to do is push the patella side to side, and what we can do is bring our hands underneath the knee and make sure that for the patella, what we're going to do is make sure that for the patella, we're actually going to keep everything relaxed. We're not going to squeeze or radiate as we perform the patellar. What we want to do is make sure our legs are relaxed. Okay, if we want to bring our back against the wall or do this standing, that might be more applicable for you. What I'm going to do here is push that kneecap side to side. It should move side to side and up and down. I'm going to lightly do that, and then I'm going to start pushing it in a 360-degree circle, like you're moving it around a clock. And we're going to push it all the way around nice and gently, and you can push a little bit harder if you want to progress it, but try not to push to where you're provoking pain. And then go ahead and push it around 3 rotations the other way, making sure that you're on the outside edge of that kneecap as you push it around. And what you can do from here is go ahead and switch side. Thumbs on top, pushing it up and down, side to side. You might notice that one kneecap has more range. You might notice that one kneecap has maybe a trigger spot or a little bit of pain or maybe some cracking going on, which can be, affiliated with many different things over a course of a lifetime. So you just have to get that assessed if that was an issue or a concern. All right, so pushing it around in 3 full circles one way, 3 full circles the other way, and done. Good job. For this next portion of the class, we're going to go into the 90-90 position. So from the seated position, all you're going to do is bring the top leg behind you, and then what we're going to do is extend that knee so that the knee creates a 90-degree angle. And then also position your hips so that they also create a 90-degree angle, and the back knee will also create a 90-degree angle. The front foot should be parallel or in line with the back knee, shin, and ankle. And at this time, we can now begin to look forward toward the front knee and begin to shift our body weight into this front hip, okay, on this outside of the edge here. Now from here, what we're going to be doing is stabilizing this back knee down. Everything feel okay, hopefully. If you need to lean, that's fine. You could also go like that. But as you progress, you want to be able to sit up nice and tall. Once we find this 90-90 base position, we can go ahead and begin the timer. So we're going to go ahead and start breathing and relax. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Try not to think about anything but your body here, finding a line of tension and making sure that you're moving into a position that feels right for you, and making sure that you feel like you're set upright. We're going to draw the chest up. We're going to give ourselves a lordotic curve in our lower back. All right, from here, leaning into that hip, stretching, inhaling for 4, and exhaling for 8. So I'll begin to use the clock once it reaches 60 seconds. All right. I'm going to inhale 4 and then exhale 8. Here we go. Go ahead and inhale. exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. From here, once we reach 3, we're going to begin to press this front foot and shin and knee into the ground, 1% effort. We're going to stabilize the entire body with the hands and back leg. We're not going to move anywhere from here. So we're going to stay as still as possible, creating isometric tension from 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 20, or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20% effort, pressing down like there's 20 pounds here of effort, 20%, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, all the way to 30% effort. Everything is stabilized. You shouldn't be moving. 30 to 35% effort. 35 to 40% effort. Pushing this front leg into the ground. You're going to feel a lot of unease or discomfort maybe in that hip. As long as there's no pain, you're good. Pressing down, 35 to 40% effort. 40 to 45% effort. 45 to 50%. 55 to 60. 65 to 70. Ramping it up here, 75. Here we go. All the way to 80. And then 80 to your safest and greatest effort. And we're going to hold that for 10 seconds, starting now. Push, 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 push. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. From here, I want you to pull that leg off the ground. Pull that leg off the ground. Go deeper into external rotation of the hip. Pull that foot and shin and knee off the ground. If you need to lean back, that's fine. If you need to lean forward to progress it, make it more challenging. Progress it, lean forward. Hold it here. Keep going. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring it down. Parachute it down. So that was some real intense PAILS and rails effort there. I want you to just rock back and forth here. Pay attention. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side to give this leg a break. Going to find that same position. Going to restart here. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Find that line of tension before you go into your PAILS work. Find that line of tension, lean into that stretch. We're going to begin at 1% effort, all the way to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8, all the way to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way to 20% effort, pushing the leg into the ground. Hold here, look forward, try not to move, 20 to 25%, 25 to 30%, 35, 40%, 45 to 50%, 55, remember you have a scale here, 55 to 60 pounds, a percent, 65, pushing down, feeling that tension, no pain here. If there's any pain, back away. 75, now we're going to go from 80 to our safest and greatest effort for 10 seconds. Now we're going to pull that leg off the ground, go deeper into external hip rotation, hold here. Hold, 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 pull. Do the best you can at keeping it off the ground. And when we leave it, or when we bring it down, we're going to slowly bring it down. Nice and easy here. Super slow. And down. And relax here. Alright, let's go back to the other hip. Same thing. We're going to go smaller effort here. Okay, so just lean into that hip, but this time we're going to start with a little bit of kinetic stretching. So we're going to go ahead and tee out the arms. We're going to lean forward and then lean back. So we're going to lean forward and then we're going to lean back. You're going to try to keep your chest up here. Okay, here we go. Lean forward and lean back. Lean forward. See if you can keep the back straight. And down. See if you can touch the ground with your nose with keeping your back straight. So I can't do that, but maybe you can. Lean forward all the way down. Try to get your body parallel with the ground and back. Alright. From here, what I want you to try to do is we're just going to push nice and softly. 5, 10, 20. Let's move that up to 30% and hold. And then I want you to just pull it off the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring it down. And let's go ahead and switch side. We're going to rock forward and back. Tee out the arms to begin. Find your 90-90 base. Grip the ground with the legs. So try to sit up nice and tall with the back straight. Try not to round the back, because that would obviously be easy if we just went like this. We're trying to activate everything as we do it. We're going to try to pull our body in and then push it away as we leave the ground. Here we go. Leaning forward and pushing away. Inhale, radiate. One more. And then from here, let's go ahead and start pressing this front leg into the ground. 5, 10, 15 to 20, 25 to 30. Hold here. And then go ahead and pull it off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring it down and relax. Good job. All right. So That was our 90-90 hip external rotation. What we're going to do this time, instead of leaning forward with our chest, we're going to turn and rotate toward the back hip, and we should begin to feel some tension in this back hip here. We're going to find a line of tension that is comfortable for us and hold this position. Best scenario here is to bring your hands behind your back. You can also advance this position to where you feel comfortable. You can be holding on to many different things here. So set up the best that you can. From here, what we're going to do is hold, inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Our PAILS is going to be pushing into the ground. Our rails will be pulling the foot off the ground, going deeper into internal hip rotation. So from here, go ahead and push and breathe. So from here, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Rotate toward that back leg. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, what we're going to do for our PAILS, we're going to start pressing that leg into the ground from 0 to 100%. And then our rails contraction, we're going to try to go deeper into hip internal rotation. All right, so make sure that you feel like you're set up in a good position where you're not going to be moving all over the place. And what we're going to do is start to press the foot and knee into the ground and begin. 1% effort, 2%, 3, 4, contracting all the tissues that are being stretched, 5% effort, 6 to 7. If you're already cramping, you've gone way too high. So 6, 7%, 8, 9, 10%. Be patient. Progressively build up. 15%, 20%. Ramping it up to 25, 25 to 30%, 35 to 40, 45 to 50, 55 to 60, 65 to 70, all the way to 80. And we're going to move up to our safest and greatest effort, and we're going to hold there for 10 seconds. And begin. 10 seconds here, hold. Pressing as much as you can. Safest and greatest effort. 3, 2, 1, and rails contraction, trying to go deeper into your hip internal rotation, even if you have to lean forward, or you can just try to do that in your position. Hold here. 10 more seconds. Try to get deeper into internal rotation here. Try pulling that hip off the ground and relax. Good job. All right, from here, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Give yourself a break. And we're going to go ahead and rotate toward that back hip. Breathe and hold here. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing here. From here, what we're going to do, PAILS contraction, begin to contract this hip into the ground. So all of that stuff that's being stretched, I want you to start beginning to tense and press this whole leg, back leg into the ground. Our rails contraction, we're going to pull up off the ground. From here, go ahead and press down 0%, 1%, 2%, all the way to 3 to 4%. 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10%, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, ramp it up to 30% effort, pressing this hip, feeling the tension here, safest effort 25 to 30%, 35 to 40, 45, build that effort, press into the ground, trying to push this leg into the ground, 45% to 50, 55 to 60, 65 all the way to 70, 75 to 80. Then we're going to build that up to your safest, greatest effort for 10 seconds. And we're going to hold. Here we go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rails. Trying to get that back foot off the ground. Hold here. Hold, hold, hold. High as it'll go. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep it up, higher, higher, higher. Keep going, higher. 3, 2, slowly bring it down. Whew. All right, so that was hip internal rotation. Now what we're going to do is move into a bear position just to open up those hips and to kind of get ourselves out of that position. And then we're going to go ahead and move to our straddle position. So this should be a good position to be in after the 90-90. And what we're going to do is just axially rotate the hips externally and internally, out and in, out and in, all the way out, all the way in. From here, we'll go to our side lying position. We'll squeeze our fists, go into a fetal position, and then abduct, bend the knee as much as you can. Internally rotate, draw that circle all the way around and back. Forward, up and around, out and back. Knee touches knee, and back and around and up. All the way around, forward, and down. One more, back, out and around, all the way up, forward and down. And then from here, just move to the back. Same leg. Hold and breathe. What we're going to do is pull that knee up toward the chest. We're going to let go. We're going to try to leave our leg, or try to hold our leg where it is. You can dorsiflex or plantar flex the leg or the ankle. Inhale, radiate, and let go. Hold, 3, 2, and reset. Inhale, radiate, and go. 1, 2, and 3, and then move that knee out and up. Same thing. Pull it all the way up, and let go. Hold, 3, 2, and 1. One more on this side. Hold it. 1, 2, and 3. Let go. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. All right. From here, let's go ahead and switch sides. Fetal position. Squeeze the fist here. Abduct here. Flex that knee or hip and knee here. Internally rotate. As you extend, keep that knee locked. Knee to knee, extend back, open up, draw a circle all the way up and around, forward and down, all the way up, around, back, knee to knee, back and around, all the way up, forward and down. Same thing, other way, all the way around and back, back, all the way around, forward, and knee to knee. From here, what we're going to do is same thing, move to the back, pull that knee toward the chest, hold here, inhale, Irradiate, let go, hold. 3, 2, and 1. Reset. One more. Inhale. Irradiate, let go. 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Pull it to the outside and up toward the armpit. Hold, inhale, let go. Hold 1, 2, 3. Reset. Hold. Inhale. Let go. Hold 1, 2, and reset. Good job. All right. From here, what we can do is just go through some ankle cars. Quick and easy. And knee cars here. Out, up, in, and down. Out, up, in, and down. In and up. Out and down. In and up. Out and down. And switch. Ankle. Just quick, sloppy cars. And then knee cars here. Just to kind of save our work real quick. Switch it. Bend all the way, in and out. Good. Yeah. All right. So that was our hip sequence, full morning cars, and 90-90. Thanks a lot, everybody.